Detroit Tiger Baseball.
Two major additions to this team. One was with the team last year but decided to stay, albeit through a big payday. Anibal Sanchez will be here and has been here working out with the team after signing a big offseason deal. Torrey Hunter, his free agent counterpart, joining the Tigers for his first spring training.
And Victor Martinez was on hand, and having him back in the fold is a big deal for the American League champs.
It feels like I'm making it to the big leagues all over again, you know. Really excited.
Now Martinez says he's 100% returning from an ACL injury and adding to the Tigers lineup another potent bat.
I know we did well last year, but I mean to have Victor come back, it's almost it's like a free agent pickup.
Tigers visiting the Twins on opening day, a patriotic celebration before the start of this matchup at Target Field.
Now Prince Fielder hits a ground ball fair down the third base line. Cabrera around third. He will score. Prince Fielder will cruise into second. Fonte at the plate. Pitch in the dirt. Gets between the legs of Mauer. Coming home Fielder, and he will score without a throw. 4-2 Tigers on the pitch in the dirt that got away from Joe Mauer.
Well, opening day is finally here. Even though the Tigers haven't started off on the greatest of foots, they're here nonetheless opening day. 1-2 to start the year, but fans here at Comerica Park are still very excited for what is a Detroit and Michigan tradition.
Drilled high in the air to right field. Bosch going back again to the wall. Looks up. It's off the top of the wall. And gone. They signal home run. Brent's got it over the fence this time. And the Tigers have regained the lead. You would be right. Driven in the air to left field. That ball is hit well. On the move is Smith, still going back. He looks up, and that ball is gone. The Tigers have just hit their third home run of the afternoon, and that one is a big one for Johnny Peralta. His first of the season, cleans the bases. It's a 4-run inning.
Comes in with outstanding numbers. He is 2-1 with a 1.75 earned run average. 24 strikeouts in the 25 2/3 innings so far this year.
And a strike called, and Ugla is punched out of there. Nice start tonight for Anibal Sanchez.
94 runs as a 22-year-old.
Swing and a miss. Boy, Sanchez has it working tonight. That's his third straight strikeout.
He is absolutely dealing.
So he can get on some rolls. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
I see you, Anibal.
That is 10 punch-outs in this game.
We see you.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and a career-high 15 strikeouts for Anibal Sanchez. He's loosening. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Let's just keep adding to the total. 16 punch-outs for Sanchez. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 17 punch-outs tonight for Anibal Sanchez.
This crowd will let him know how much they appreciate him, too.
A franchise record for the Tigers in a 9-inning game. Tip of the cap tonight to Mr. Sanchez. Driven in the air, center field, hit well. Hicks on the run, still going back, trapped, and that ball is over the wall. It's gone, a home run, a 3-run shot for the Prince. High, towering fly ball, deep right center field. On the run is Barnes, still going back. He looks up, and it's gone. Alex Avila with a 2-run shot. Oh, he hit it a ton.
Look at the smile on his face.
And the Tigers have taken the lead in the 9th. An absolute moonshot for Avila. He's a third baseman in the International League in his minor league days. Sends a ground ball left side. Cabrera diving stop from the seat of his pants. Throws in. Got it. What a play. Oh, Miguel Cabrera blindly throwing from the seat of his pants to get Brandon Laird.
Miguel Cabrera is a much better athlete than most give him credit for being. He goes out, he stretches out, and then somehow throws a one-hopper over to Prince, and Prince able to keep that right foot on the back. He took 4 or 5 steps before leaving his feet, didn't have time to get up, and what a play.
First pitch swinging, and he drills it. Deep right center field and way out of here. Jet stream or no jet stream, fellas. That's 440 feet the other way. Got in on him a little bit, and he still hits it. Out! Another home run for Miguel Cabrera. 3-home run night for Miguel Cabrera.
Fly ball here to center. This one's deep. Bourne's going back. This one is way back. And this ball is gone. A home run.
Wow.
Miguel Cabrera carries the wall in straightaway center. His 4th home run in the last 2 games, number 12 on the season. And the Tigers take a 3-1 lead here in the 6th. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. Max Scherzer strikes out the side in the 8th.
98-mile-an-hour heater right by him.
7 strikeout for Scherzer, and Max Scherzer has retired 22 batters in a row.
And again the 2-2. Got him, strike 3. Ivo Sanchez on his game tonight. Again the 1-2. Swing and a miss to strike him out. He didn't get the no-hitter. But boy, what a performance tonight for Sanchez.
He is awfully fun to watch when he gets going like he got going here tonight.
A 130-pitch effort tonight. Sanchez falls 2 batters short of the no-hitter. With the 3-1 pitch. And it's drilled down the right field line. That ball is up. It is hooking, and it is fair and gone. A home run for Martinez.
Doing that.
Hey, there's a drive. This time into deep left field. That ball is up, and it is gone. Back-to-back jacks. Here's the 2-1. High fly ball, left center field. Jones on the run, still going back. It's carrying. It's out, and we've gone back to back to back. Swinging a drive to left field, out of line. It's up and gone. It's a grand slam for Miguel Cabrera, who delivers an exclamation point here in the 4th. Ground ball, diving stop by Prince. He's coming home. And now they have Lobaton in a rundown. And Avila makes the tag there. And they tag the runner at third as well, a double play. How about that? Escobar tried to get the third. He's out. It wasn't conventional, but it's a double play. Joe Madden coming out to argue. We'll come back and take another look at it. Tag 1, tag 2, double play. That's driven in the air to left field, rather. Back to the track, to the wall, and that ball is gone. It's a home run, and there it is. It is number 300 for Torrey Hunter, who does it here in Minnesota, where his career started.
You knew he was going to do it here.
A 2-run shot to give the Tigers the lead, and Torrey Hunter does it here in Minnie, and how about that big smile on his face?
I would not be surprised when they put it up on the big board here if he does not get a standing ovation from these great fans that love Torrey Hunter when he was playing here.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and a special Father's Day to Torrey Hunter, who drives the Tigers offense with a 2-for-5 performance, 3 RBI, 3rd homer of the year. I'm getting out of the way of this one, fella.
18 home runs this year. And he drives this one high in the air, deep into right center field. Jones on the run, still going back. He looks up, and that ball is gone. Oh, my goodness, to right center field. An absolute bomb by Cabrera.
Mammoth power for Miggy.
That's just crazy right there.
How do you hit a ball that far in that direction, being a right-handed batter?
Swing and a miss. He struck him out at 97. Scherzer throws it right by Chris Davis, and the Orioles leave him loaded. Driven in the air, left field. Gums going back, looks up, and it's a walk-off home run. Johnny Peralta has won it for the Tigers. And here they come pouring out of the dugout. A two-run shot. Peralta gives the Tigers a walk-off win.
Fly ball, left field, way back in left and gone, a home run. Miguel Cabrera launches here in the first. Number 23, it's a two-run shot, and the Tigers take a 2-0 lead. He swings it, it's a fly ball, left field, way back and gone.
Wow.
Oh, he launched again. Number 24, and there was no doubt when it left his bat. 3-0 Tigers in the fourth.
He skies this one in the air to left center field. Jackson going back. Track, wall, leaps, and he made the catch.
Look out, boy.
Oh, Austin Jackson with a fabulous play in center field.
I see you, boy.
Can you believe that one? And the Prince skies one to right field. That ball is way back. We've gone back-to-back. Holy cats. Look where that one landed off the bat of Prince.
I see you, big fella.
Tigers flexing some muscle here in the third. Oh, man. The Carrasco right now doesn't know what hit him. Soft line drive right at the first baseman. Prince dropped it. And back to first base, Chisenhall. They're going to call a double play. Here comes Jim Leland. That ball was clearly dropped. They're going to call a double play on this, I think. Yes, he did. The ball was dropped. Tag was made, and then they finish off the double play.
Right now, Terry has at least gotten them to talk about, did Prince drop it on purpose?
I mean, I don't know how you prove that.
That's the only argument that he has.
And it kind of seemed like he took his eye off of it. Right there, and then he dropped it. Now, that may have all been orchestrated. We'll never know. And then the bat. And a swing and a drive. High and deep into left field and way back and gone.
Oh, my goodness.
Halfway up the bleachers and left, Miguel Cabrera crushed it.
Wait until we get a chance to see that in that Phantom cam.
That, my friends, was absolutely majestic.
And he usually doesn't take fastballs and hit them that far to left field, but he watched how Kluber pitched to Hunter, and he knew he was going to get that fastball inside, and he just absolutely killed it.
And the 2-2 driven to left center field. Ball is hit well. Diaz is on the run, won't get it, up against the wall. This will get a run in. Santiago motoring in, and he will score. Jackson has a triple. And he continues to own Axelrod.
From the Detroit Tigers, Johnny Peralta, Prince Fielder, Justin Verlander, and Torrey Hunter. And now let's meet the American League manager and starting lineup. The manager from the 2012 American League champion Detroit Tigers, Jim Leyland. Batting third and playing third base from the Detroit Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. And the starting pitcher, headed toward the bullpen from the Detroit Tigers, Max Scherzer.
Bottom one, it's Max Scherzer on the mound as he got the start for the AL, and he works a perfect frame and to get by getting Joey Votto to look at a called strike three.
As they play Prince to pull, and he does. In the air to right, coming to get it, Gomez, he can't. This play backed up by Matt Carpenter, the second baseman, and big Prince Fielder is going to motor all the way around to third with a triple. That's got Mariano clapping and smiling as Prince Fielder gets to third base with a rare triple.
Here's the 1-0. Drilled toward left center field. That's going to get down, and it's going to roll all the way to the warning track and the wall. That'll get another run in. On his way to third, Perez. And they're going to wave him around. Here comes Hernan to the plate. He will score. Perez comes all the way around. He circles the bases, and the Tigers score two more. In there for strike two. The conversation continues. Oh, he's been thrown out. Seriously?
Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Chad Fairchild, we did not come here to watch you today.
Oh my goodness. He threw him out. And Cabrera, we don't know what he said, but certainly was not demonstrative. And the best player of the game has just gotten thrown out in the middle of an at-bat with the bases loaded. And now Leyland, who also has been thrown out of the game, well, he's not going to go quietly here, and I don't blame him. That is just unbelievable. And the 2-0. Swing and a drive and a deep left, way back. Peralta has just hit a slam. On a 2-0 pitch, Johnny has broken this one wide open. Oh, he crushed it way beyond the bullpen and left. Exclamation point. 11-3 Detroit. Swing and a drive. Deep into right field. Way back. And Alex Avila has just hit a grand slam against Steven Strasburg. Oh, are you kidding me? Here's a pop-up. Shallow right field. Long run for Torrey. Long run for Santiago. Ramon with a great play. And he holds on.
I see you, Santiago.
Driven on a line to left field. That's a base hit. Tuiasosopo coming around to score. And the Tigers will walk off with a homestand sweep.
Our David Solano has made the trip to Cleveland, where the Tigers are getting set to start a series against the Indians tonight. He joins us with the reaction from the organization. Hey, David.
I'm disappointed. It's unfortunate. He made a mistake and made a bad choice, and he has to serve the punishment. I mean, that's just the way life is. That's the way baseball is. But he's owned up to it. He accepts what he did and accepts the punishment, and hopefully we can move forward.
We also want to pass along that Peralta could technically come back for the final 3 games during the regular season as well as the postseason. But when we asked Dombrowski that question, he basically said no comment.
Now Chisenhall with 2 outs. And he drives one in the air to center field. Jackson puts his head down, runs back, track, wall, leaps. Justin Jackson with a fabulous catch.
He timed that perfectly.
Look at this play. And Sanchez loves it. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball, center field. Ball is hit well. Bourne going back, looking up. It is gone. Alex Avila goes the other way. A 3-run shot of the Tigers with a stunning 9th inning.
Boy, does Avila hit some big home runs.
Number 9 for Alex. It's a 4-2 ball game. Do you believe it?
I do not.
You knew this off the bat, didn't you?
I sure did. You saw me up, didn't you?
Check this out. Check out the bench.
Oh, my goodness.
And here's what you pay to see. The best ever trying to close out a game against the best player in the game right now. 358 for Cabrera. Had an RBI single back in the 7th. 643 career saves for Mariano Rivera. Here's the 1-2.
Miggy has not gotten a hit against Rivera in his career. And what happened to Miggy? Did he hit a ball off his knee?
The 2-2. High fly ball center field. Gardner going back, still going back. Track, wall, and gone! Unbelievable! He did it again! You want some of this? Come get some. Miguel Cabrera, a straightaway 2-run shot on one leg. This is just not to be believed.
That look on Joe Girardi's face says it all. I told you he managed Miguel in 2006 in Florida, and he did not want to see Miggy come to the dish.
Are you believing this?
Oh, no. But I'm loving it, though.
It is last call time for the Tigers. We go to the top of the 9th inning. 4-2 is our score, and it's going to be Rivera against Cabrera to lead it off. Fly ball, right field, hit well, way back. That ball is up, and he's done it again.
Incredible.
Miguel Cabrera is just absolutely unbelievable.
Incredible.
He cannot be stopped. Sometimes it's better off to walk.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, Leland's out of ways to describe him.
Oh, my goodness.
Torrey's amazed. And now it's a 4-3 game. Driven deep to right field. Way back. And gone in the second deck. We are tied. Victor Martinez with a solo shot to right. It's a 4-4 game.
Last 3 hits Mariano Rivera has given up to the Tigers have all been home runs.
Unreal.
Squeeze play, and he bunts it out in front of home plate and executes. Infante in to score. Go to first, not in time. 3-0 Tigers. Iglesias and Infante execute the suicide squeeze to perfection. Swinging a fly ball, right field. Slicing down the line. Low at the wall, and the ball is gone!
Wow.
Walk-off winner for Miguel Cabrera!
He's the best.
Miguel Cabrera's 39th of the year makes the Tigers a 6-5 walk-off winner.
Line drive, base hit right field. Holiday coming around to score. It's going to go to the warning track. Here comes Jackson, and the Tigers have taken the lead.
Tigers down 2 in the 9th. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball, left center field. This one's deep. That ball's got a chance, and that ball is gone! Torrey Hunter, 3-run walk-off home run in the bottom of the ninth. It's the miracle finish we were looking for. 7-6 Tigers walk-off winners.
Drilled down the left field line. That's going to be a base hit and more. Fielder is on his way to third. Let's see what they do with him. They're going to send him home. Here comes Prince to the plate. The throw, and he is saved and out play. He missed the tag.
Here's the 1-1. Swinging a fly ball to the gap deep in right center field. Going back, Kane at the wall, looking up, and that ball is gone! A home run! Alex Avila with his second home run of the game. It breaks the tie. 3-2 Tigers in the 8th.
Swing and a miss, and that'll put the finishing touches on it. The Tigers win here tonight. The magic number is down to 1.
3-2 pitch, swinging a fly ball, shallow left field. Dirks comes in, slows down, and he'll make the catch, and that's 7 shutout innings for Max Scherzer.
Here again is the 1-2 pitch. Willingham swings and strikes out. Benoit strikes out Willingham. The Tigers have done it. They have won their 3rd consecutive Central Division title. And they will pour out of the field, clinching the division title tonight in Minneapolis.
Tigers are a classy bunch. They will not celebrate a lot on the field here of the Minnesota Twins, but when they get back in that clubhouse, they will party like no other party.
We've been fighting this all week, and Cleveland's been playing great baseball. You know, we came through with 1 run, we shut them down. We came ready to play. I'm pretty sure Minnesota Twins came ready to play. They didn't want us to celebrate in their field, but we're doing it.
We in the playoff again. Also, we can get healthy in the playoffs and bring another championship to Detroit.
We'll probably start away would be my guess. It'd have to be really an upset to not start away, but it'll be Oakland, it'll be Boston, and whomever it is, we'll be ready.
I just hope that you feel like you're getting your money's worth, because we try to entertain you. You keep coming out. I can't tell you what you mean to us. It's like a 6-man.
That party certainly would continue in the clubhouse as the Tigers become the first team since the 2002 to 2004 Twins to win the AL Central in 3 consecutive seasons. Jim Leyland earns his 700th victory as manager of the Tigers, and he is clearly showing that age is just a number. He's having plenty of fun. Max Scherzer puts an exclamation point on what has been a career year for him, earning his 21st victory of the year. Scherzer finishes the year with the highest winning percentage of a 20-game winner since Cliff Lee went 22-3 in 2008 with the Indians.
This is obviously a very loud, energetic stadium, and the only thing you do when you come to a place like this is you try to live on that energy that the opposing team's fans provide. Thrive on it, live on it. I mean, I think that's a big thing. Enjoy it. I mean, I'm going to enjoy seeing. I love it at Detroit. We see the white towels or whatever they are. I like it when the Oakland A's are waving those yellow towels and their fans are screaming. I enjoy this experience, and I think that's what you ask your players to do. Thrive on it.
Welcome inside O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. It's game one of the ALDS between the Detroit Tigers with 93 wins during the regular season and the Oakland A's with 96 wins during the regular season.
Tonight he's got his 40-year-old veteran Bartolo Colon, who had his best season in 7 years.
This is to right, and it'll get in as Reddick goes over to cut it off in the corner, and to second base goes Austin Jackson with a double to get it started here in the first inning. 2 on, nobody out here for the Tigers in the first. Here's Miguel Cabrera.
The first pitch, he's swinging a shot through the box and into center field, a base hit. Rounding third, heading home is Jackson. On his way to third is Torrey Hunter. Sharp ground ball single, and the Tigers, 3 batters in, have a 1-0 lead in the first. There's a swing and a ground ball wide to first, and under the glove of the first baseman Barton and off the glove of Sogard. Into score comes Victor Martinez, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead in the first.
Max Scherzer on the mound tonight, and what a season he put together as he comes away with 21 wins on the season.
Right, exactly. Forgot all about that.
2 pitches, a swing and a miss, and Scherzer picks up his second K as he gets Brandon Moss. And a swing and a miss, goes chasing and strikes out. More fastballs from Scherzer.
And last year he went back to the minor leagues. He didn't like that call.
Moss with a swing and a miss, strikes out. Back-to-back Ks for Scherzer. That's 6 in all. Scherzer trying to strike out the side. And a swing and a miss, he will. Donaldson, Moss, and Cespedes all down by way of the K. It's 3-0 Tigers. So 2 on, 1 away, and Omar Infante the batter. Chance here for the Tigers to add on to their 3-0 advantage here in the 6th inning. This is through the right side into right field, a base hit. Victor Martinez being waved around. The throw from Reddick is going to be close, and he will be out at the plate. Reddick guns him down from right field for the second out of the inning. 2-2 pitch. Cespedes hits one high and deep to left field. Dirks looking up, and it is gone. A 2-run blast for Yoenis Cespedes, and Oakland back within a run. Barton with a swing and a miss. Scherzer picks up his 11th K, but the Oakland A's back in the game. This capacity crowd is rocking as we head to the bottom of the 9th inning back in Oakland. And Cespedes strikes out. 2 down in the 9th.
Benoit ready. The 2-2 swing and a miss. He got him on strikes, and the Tigers take game 1 of the American League Division Series with brilliant pitching tonight.
And the Tigers' 3 runs in the first inning hold up, as it turns out, as they come away with a 3-2 victory.
The Tigers seize home field advantage in the ALDS. Max Scherzer throws 78 of his 118 pitches on the night for strikes and earns his 3rd career playoff victory, while Joaquin Benoit gets 4 outs to earn his first ever postseason save. And A's batters strike out a combined 16 times in this game, the team's most ever in a playoff contest.
Welcome you to O.Co Coliseum in Oakland, California. It's game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's, as the Tigers took game 1 of the series.
For Justin Verlander, he had like a subpar year, to say the least. You know, you wonder about the innings piling up on him. 7 years in a row, 200 innings. But
Lowry strikes out looking.
He threw 35 changeups last night, the most he's thrown all season.
Elevating, and Moss strikes out. Strike 3 call, and he is rung up on a pitch that appeared to be off the plate by C.B. Buckner.
You know, I can't make all of these switches when I want to because I have Cabrera, who's dinged up at third.
1-2 pitch is in there for strike 3. It freezes Vogt, and there's the 4th strikeout of the night for Verlander. And Crisp will strike out looking. 5th strikeout for Verlander, who's retired the first 10. In there for strike 3, freezes Lowry, and that's back-to-back Ks for Verlander, 6 in all. In there for strike 3. Drops the breaking ball on him to end the inning. That is 7 strikeout for Verlander in a scoreless game in game 2.
Runner goes, a 3-2, swung on a miss, throw by Vogt, tag by Sogard, double play! An inning-ending strike him out, throw him out, double play!
Vogt will strike out, or you got a piece. And it is caught by Aviles as home plate umpire C.B. Bucknor. Arguing his vote, he thought it hit the ground, but instead it's out number 2 and the 8th strikeout for Verlander. Count of 1 and 2 to Eric Sogard with 2 on, 2 down. And Sogard strikes out. Verlander's fired up. Oakland's first 2 base runners reach, but Verlander works his way around it, and we are scoreless through 5 in game 2. This will be his 94th pitch of his outing. He goes to the curveball and strikes out Donaldson. This at bat extends into double figures. 10th pitch of the AB coming up. Vogt strikes out Verlander, gets him to end the inning on his 11th strikeout.
And now the 1-1 pitch, here it is, and it's swung on, line to left, base hit, and the A's have won it! Cespedes scores from third, a line drive, base hit to left by Stephen Vogt, and the A's have even the series!
Grant Balfour gets his first postseason win in relief, and Justin Verlander becomes the first pitcher in playoff history to get a no decision despite going 7 or more scoreless frames with 11 or more strikeouts.
Welcome to this Division Series telecast on MLB Network presented by Geico this afternoon in Detroit. Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the AL Western Division champion Oakland A's and the 3-time champs from the Central, the Detroit Tigers. Anibal Sanchez ready to start things in Game 3 of this American League Division Series on a sunny, cool, windy day in Detroit.
2-2, swung on, high fly ball, deep right. Back on it is Hunter, to the track, at the wall, watching, goodbye! Josh Reddick has hit it out. A towering drive to right field on Anibal Sanchez, and he doubles the A's lead to 2-0.
Coming side to him on 0-1, and Martinez bangs it past Moss into right field. Hunter scores. 3-1 Oakland. Peralta cashes in. Fielder scores. Martinez scores, and this game is tied at 3.
Swung on a drive into right. Hunter going back. Torrey turning around. He will watch it fly. And Brandon Moss gives the A's the lead.
He's wearing that big protective mitt over his left hand, and you see that a lot around baseball these days when players get aboard. Smith with a drive into the opposite field. That ball's well hit and carrying. Peralta back, and that one's gone! Oakland's 3rd home run of the afternoon. That'll knock Anibal Sanchez from the mix, and the A's have taken a 6-3 lead. Santamaria. Martinez delivered 2 of the 3 Tigers runs with the double in the 4th. Fights off a 1-2 pitch to stay alive.
Whoa!
Get back up on him! Flared in an awful hurry. Victor Martinez and Grant Balfour jawing, and benches have cleared. My goodness!
I don't know who said something first. And then you could hear, unfortunately, the sound that came out.
Here come the bullpens now. You know,
there's nothing productive about that for Grant Balfour. That's only going to work against you.
That's nothing different than what Balfour's done all year. And in this case, Martinez took exception, and now they're going to try to sort this out and get the emotions back.
Swung on a fly ball to right. Reddick is going back. Plenty of room. He's back there. He makes the catch, and the A's have won it, and the A's lead the series 2-1.
The emotions in the last of the 9th made it interesting, but the A's take a 2-1 advantage with a chance to close out the Tigers in Detroit tomorrow night.
Parker picks up his first career postseason victory, while Anibal Sanchez takes the loss. The Oakland bullpen threw 4 innings of scoreless relief, and the A's have a chance to win the best-of-5 series in Detroit on Tuesday.
We welcome you to Detroit. They are ready for playoff baseball. And on the mound for the Tigers today in this Game 4 is Doug Fister.
Well, the heat is on Doug Fister. He's been there before. This is his 6th postseason start and had a nice year for the Tigers again this year. This is a control pitcher. Guy gets a lot of ground balls.
In the air to right field, sending Torrey Hunter back towards the warning track at the wall. He'll leap and it's gone. A 2-run home run for Jed Lowry. Had 15 during the regular season, but hits a 2-run shot here in the postseason and gives the A's a 3-0 lead. And the first 2 Tigers have reached here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Peralta hits it in the air to left field. Cespedes going back. On the track, leaps and it's gone! A 3-run home run ties the game for the Tigers with 1 swing of the bat.
Hit for Detroit, down 3-0. Do they answer? He just saw 3 breaking balls, and he gets a cookie, and he does what he's supposed to do with this.
There's a fly ball left field. This one's deep. Going back, Cespedes at the fence. He leaps. He won't get it. It's gone. A home run. 3-run shot for Johnny Peralta. How about it? The Tigers have tied it at 3 here in the 5th.
Game 1 starter Max Scherzer makes his way in here for the 7th inning, and the response from this Comerica Crowd Park as they see him make his way in. Jim Leyland elected not to start him on short rest. Instead, he brings him in here in the 7th inning after Doug Fister works the first 6. Chris grounds it back up the middle into center field, a base hit. Vote being waved around. No throw, he will score, and the Oakland A's take a 4-3 lead. Coco Crisp with his 3rd hit of the game gives the Athletics back the lead again. There's a fly ball, struck well to right field. Reddick moves back to the track, leaps at the wall, and that ball is gone. It's a home run to tie the game for Victor Martinez. 14 during the regular season. This home run ties Game 4 of the ALDS.
This is a very tough ballpark for umpires. The fans lean out over the plate. There's an iron fence above the padding in right, and it's very difficult for the umpires, and because of that, they're going to go check out the replay.
We'll never know.
Now, there's no question that the fan caught it. There you see the fan's hand. Looked like the ball was just over the top of the glove.
Gary Darling, the crew chief, has indicated it's a home run, and this game is tied. Very difficult to tell.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be beyond his glove from that angle. And once they make a call on the field, you have to have definitive proof to reverse the call.
And they did.
Swinging a little soft line drive into right, and that's going to drive for a base hit. Darts around 3rd, and he will score.
Tigers take the lead in the 7th with 2 runs. Austin Jackson delivers.
And it's ball 4. Moss will head down to first base. Lead runner on for the A's in the 8th. Cespedes to right field. Hunter on the run is not going to get there. Drops the ball in right field. Heading for 3rd is Moss. Cespedes into 2nd with a double, and it's 2nd and 3rd with nobody out for the A's. Hunter tried to deke the runner there a little bit.
He hit a ball off Verlander, remember, on the screws into right center field that Hunter made a nice catch on.
Again, the payoff pitch to Reddick. Swing and a miss, and a huge strikeout for Scherzer.
Again,
he got us.
The changeup, 85 miles an hour.
And now Vogt strikes out. Back-to-back Ks for Scherzer, 2 down.
I mean, you give, I tell you, a changeup, he foul tipped, and the fastball that is in the glove, this ball is brought down and in. He can't get there. I don't blame him. Tough at bat. That's when pitching, which pitching. This is the Cy Young on the mound. Bases loaded, nobody out, 2 punch-outs.
The payoff pitch. Callaspo lines it to center. Jackson's on the run. He'll get there. Scherzer's out of the jam.
Max ready. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive left center field. Jackson on the run. He'll make the catch in left center. Max Scherzer a pump of the fist as he comes off the mound. The bases were loaded with nobody out. He strikes out 2 and gets Callaspo on the lineout.
It is one heck of an unbelievable inning by Max Scherzer.
Now Infante down the line to the left. Here comes Dirks. Now Avila around. It's a 2-run double. The Tigers open it up on top 8-4.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. And we're headed to a Game 5 in Oakland.
Now for the second straight year, the Tigers and A's will play a decisive Game 5 in the Bay Area. The do-or-die matchup is set for Thursday.
Jim, just the contributions you've received from Peralta these last 2 games offensively.
Yeah, well, I was really thrilled because today I think when I was in here earlier in the day, I said, we need another over-the-fence bat in the lineup. And, I don't want to certainly sound like I'm smart, but that's what happened for us, and it was huge.
This game today was probably one of the best games I've played. To watch Scherzer, mow some guys down with the bases loaded, and it gave me so much energy, so much excitement.
Justin Verlander on the hill tonight for the Tigers in Game 5.
This is the man for the Tigers in postseason, especially against the A's.
Swing and a miss. He strikes out Donaldson. First K for Verlander. 2 down. 2-2 pitch. And he strikes out Lowry. 2 Ks in the first for Verlander. Strike 3 call. Swing and a miss, and Verlander with back-to-back Ks, 4 in all, has retired the first 6 Athletics he's faced. No score after 2. Make it 5.
Swinging a fly ball left field. Cespedes going back at the fence. He will not be able to get it because it's over the fence and gone. Miguel Cabrera with a 2-run shot, and the Tigers take the lead here in the 4th.
Lowry hits it on the ground to second. Infante on to first, and Verlander has retired the first 12 A's he's faced. Foul tip and held on to by Avila. That is strikeout number 6 for Verlander. Outside ball 4, first base runner for the Oakland A's. Verlander had retired the first 16 Oakland A's, but it's a walk here to Reddick. There's a fly ball to left field. Don Kelly's out there waiting. He puts it away. Justin Verlander is allowed a base runner, but it was a walk. It's 3-0 Detroit. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Donaldson strikes out. On the ground, up the middle into center field, a base hit for Cespedes. Justin Verlander had a no-hitter through 6 2/3 innings, but it's broken up by Yoenis Cespedes here in the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Seth Smith. Moss strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. That's the 9th strikeout for Verlander.
The 1-2, swing and a miss. Got him! Pitch in the dirt. Avila tags vote to complete the strikeout. The 10th of the night for Justin.
Who's through 8. His Tigers have a 3-0 lead. Smith hits a high fly ball to right field. In from right comes Torrey Hunter. Makes the catch, and the Detroit Tigers are going back to the American League Championship Series.
On the way, swinging a high fly ball to right field, shallow. This should do it. Hunter comes in. He makes the catch, and the Tigers have done it again. For a 3rd straight year, The Tigers have won a Game 5 on the road, and they are Boston bound for the American League Championship Series with a 3-0 win.
They did what they had to do. You see Cabrera with a big home run tonight. Verlander did his thing once again, back-to-back years against the A's.
And the Tigers will take on the Red Sox in the ALCS. Game 1 of the series will take place in Boston Saturday night.
How do you compare Verlander's Game 5 start last year to this start tonight?
Well, this was better because that one last year is a long, long time ago, and this one's pretty current, so I'll take this one tonight.
Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander, a 14-game winner, and that ERA was
the best in the American League, 2.57.
He is a handful. And he strikes out to start the night.
That's why he's been hit that many times.
He went around. The play is live, and he's on with one out here in the first. Check swing. He went. And David Ortiz strikes out. Struck him out. And Sanchez strikes out 4 in the first inning. Move over, Orville overall. You've got company. After 1 in Game 1, Tigers and Red Sox no score.
Nothing top-heavy about their lineup.
Strikeout starts the inning, and that's 5 already for Sanchez. Here's a fly ball into left. Back is Peralta. His first test out there. 2 out. Hard hit. Knocked down by Iglesias. Gets the out at first.
Great play by Iglesias.
Another 0-2 pitch. Strikeout number 6. Pedroia into center. Easy for Jackson, 2 out.
And that was the site of Tiger Stadium at Michigan and Trumbull.
Easy play for Miguel Cabrera. Down go the Red Sox. 1, 2, 3. Into the 4th we go. Napoli strikes out. Held the A's hitless into the 7th. That's strike 3, and that's strikeout number 8. Sanchez strikes out the side. 8, 9, and 1 hitters, and a quick out to start the 5th. Just popped up. That's Infante, 2 out. Strikeout ends the inning. A foul tip hung on to by Avila. And Ellsbury does not argue. That is 10 strikeouts for Sanchez and no hits for the Red Sox.
Swinging a line drive into center field, sinking, and that one will fall in for a base hit. In to score comes Cabrera. Broken bat single off the bat of Peralta, and the Tigers take a 1-0 lead in the 6th.
Here's a bunt attempt by Victorino, right to fielder. 1 away. Struck him out, 2 out in the inning. And strikeout number 11.
A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him.
What a pitch.
Change up away, and Drew strikes out. What an inning.
Sanchez celebrates after strikeout number 12. And the Red Sox now, even without a hit, have stranded 6. What a start to this ALCS. Sanchez and the Tigers lead the Red Sox by 1.
On the way, swinging a little fly ball, center field, base hit. Flair into center with 1 out in the 9th inning. is the first hit of the night. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a pop-up on the infield. This will do it. Jose Iglesias is under it, and he makes the catch. And the Tigers win Game 1. Incredible Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. A combined one-hitter.
And the Tigers hang on to win. It's the first postseason shutout at home of the Red Sox since 1918 and the first 1-0 postseason game in the history of Fenway Park. After setting the Major League record for strikeouts in a single season, Tigers pitching combined to strike out 17 Red Sox batters. Sanchez picks up the win with his 6 hitless shutout innings, and Game 2 of the series will take place in Boston on Sunday.
Chilly night, actually a little bit colder tonight as we begin. It's 52 degrees here in Boston.
Tigers are playing with Fenway money right now. The Red Sox, it's very simple. If they win tonight, they're 1-1, and they go to Comerica Park on Tuesday afternoon to face Verlander. However, if they lose, they're down 0-2 and face Verlander.
Max Scherzer, one of the most mild-mannered, nicest guys you can meet in any walk of life, and then he gets on the mound. 2 out.
What a changeup to get Pedroia.
A strikeout ends the inning. Here's a 3-2 pitch to Carp leading off. It's a strike, and he got him looking. Made just 76 starts as he strikes out looking. That's in at the knees, and another called third strike. A strikeout on an 85-mile-per-hour pitch. Strikeout ends the inning. A strikeout to start the inning. That's how a guy can win 21 games. That might be. Out at second, out at first. A double play ends the inning. Another strikeout, number 9. Fielder has to go a long way to get it, and a good feed to Scherzer going to the bag. Here's a 1-0 from Buckles. High fly ball into left. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Home run, Miguel Cabrera. Cold, heavy air or not, Cabrera had enough to get it over the monster and left. And it's 2-0 Tigers here in the 6th. Here's the home run hit by Cabrera.
You know, the 37-foot high wall has not come into play in either game. Cabrera taking advantage of the dimensions. And Fielder did the same thing.
In a 2-0 game here in the 6th inning. In the air to right, well hit. Back is Victorino, and this ball is gone. It's a 4-run inning, and it's a 5-0 Tiger lead as Avila goes deep to right. And a blast into the seats over the Tiger bullpen. Down by 5. A strikeout. That's number 10. A strikeout to end the 6th. Here's a 1-2. Another strikeout. That's 12. He gets a strikeout anyway.
With 15 strikeouts in one game.
Race to the bag, and Fielder gets there after ranging to his right. Saltalamacchia grounds out, and we go to the 8th inning of Game 2. Tigers lead it 5-1. 2 out.
He went wider with him. He just threw the slider off the plate.
Bases loaded. 2 out. Hard hit into right. Back at the wall. Tie game. Big Papi. The grand slam. And Torrey Hunter injured himself going over the wall. He's been as clutch, maybe more clutch than any hitter in the game in October since he came to the Red Sox.
I didn't think initially that Torrey Hunter came that close, but he did.
The strikeout ends the eighth.
Swinging a line right, base hit into left field. That's the ball game. The Red Sox have rallied to win game 2.
One of the most stunning victories we've ever seen at Fenway Park in the long history of the Boston Red Sox. One of the great comebacks ever.
And they keep finding a way. And somehow here tonight, dominated by Max Scherzer through his 108 pitches in 7 innings. They found a way tonight.
6-5 Red Sox is your final, and the best of 7 series is now tied at 1 game apiece. Jared Saltalamacchia delivers the 12th walk-off postseason win in Red Sox history. It's the first since 2008. The David Ortiz home run is the 15th of his playoff career, tying him with Babe Ruth for the 9th most ever. Game 3 now, a pivotal Game 3, is set for Tuesday in the Motor City.
Red Sox and Tigers Game 3 at Comerica Park. John Lackey on the hill for the Red Sox, opposed by the red-hot Justin Verlander.
Napoli strikes out. 1 on, 1 out. 1 on, 1 out. 2-2 count. Got him. 2 out. Runner goes, but a swing and a miss. And Verlander strikes out the side.
Schedule stayed planned.
Here's another strikeout. That's 4 straight for Verlander. And 1 out here in the third.
Whether it's the 6th inning or the 9th inning, he can crank it up 94 to 98, 99 whenever he needs to. And
struck out 6 in a row. And every time these guys pitch, they make you dig through the record books. He's tied a major league record with his efforts in Game 3. Bottom of the 3rd. No score in Detroit.
He swings it. It's a high drive to left center field deep. Back goes Dirks. Back by the bullpen. It is gone into the Red Sox bullpen. Mike Napoli takes a high fastball, 96 miles an hour out of the park against the wind into the Red Sox pen. And the Red Sox lead it 1-0.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. Strike 3. He struck him out. The Red Sox back-to-back gigantic strikeouts of Cabrera and Fielder with a runner at 3rd. And the Red Sox still have the lead 1-0. Koji rocks in the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and it's over. The Red Sox win it 1-0. And the Boston Red Sox take a 1-0 victory out of Game 3. And they have taken a 2-1 lead in a best-of-7 series.
Every game of the series thus far has been decided by a single run. Despite taking the loss, Justin Verlander became the first pitcher in postseason history to record at least 10 strikeouts and yield no more than 4 hits in 3 straight games. His postseason scoreless inning streak ended at 21 when Mike Napoli took him deep. John Lackey, meantime, had a career postseason high 8 strikeouts as he picks up the win.
Number 4 of this American League Championship Series for you tonight on Fox. What a series it's been already. With the Red Sox up 2-1. Jim Leyland in this game, Game 4, has rearranged the furniture in his batting lineup. It's expensive furniture, but he's changed things around. In fact, the reason being Austin Jackson. He has struggled to the point where the numbers just are not very good. So for the first time in his major league career, Austin Jackson is batting in the number 8 spot. It moves everybody around. Torrey Hunter is now batting in the leadoff spot. First time he's doing that since 1999. Austin Jackson 1 for 13 in this series. You've struck out 18 times this postseason. And now here early with your team down 2-1, you're up with the bases loaded, 1 out. Ball 1. forces home a run and gives Austin Jackson the RBI. 1-0 Detroit in the second.
Here's a ground ball.
Bear down the third baseline, past a diving Middlebrooks. Avila in to score. Iglesias being waved home. No throw. Tigers score 2. 4-0 in the second. Torrey Hunter delivers.
Into center field. That's a base hit. Hunter will score without a play, and it's 5-0 Detroit.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle lane, into center field, past a diving Pedroia. Jackson in to score. Second RBI for Miguel Cabrera makes it a 7-0 lead in the fourth.
That's a chopper to third. Tough play for Cabrera. And out at first. Miguel Cabrera got him. Inning over. The barehanded pickup and that good Cabrera arm. Good call at first. 7-0 after 4.5. Two out. Officially now, and the Tigers are 1 out away from evening this series at 2 games apiece. And Benoit gets to face David Ortiz before the end of the night.
3-2 pitch, swinging a high fly ball right field. This will do it. Hunter coming over, and he makes the catch, and this series is all even at 2 games apiece. New look lineup pays big dividends for manager Jim Leland tonight. A 5-run second inning.
Tonight it was Pfister. How good was he? 6 innings, 1 run, 8 hits, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk. He gets the win. And on the offensive side, the shuffled lineup, batting 8th for the first time in his big league career, Austin Jackson on base 4 times. Back after this, Tigers win it 7-3. We're in the home of the Tigers. This ALCS is tied at 2 games apiece. What's been on display here so far in this ALCS is the brilliant pitching depth of the Detroit Tigers. Not only are they deep, but they're very good.
But look at the first 5 innings of each game in this series. Boston hasn't scored a run. They have 6 hits, 33 strikeouts.
And now the carousel has made a full revolution, and we're back to Anibal Sanchez taking on John Lester. Left side base hit. Cabrera is going to be brought to the plate. Now they hold him late. He runs through it, and he is an easy out to end the first. A late stop sign put up. Cabrera kept running, and we go to the second, scoreless.
Swinging a high, deep drive, dead away center. Racing back, Jackson turning around. It is gone. Man, did he hit it a ton. Up into the berm, and the Red Sox lead it 1-0. Mike Napoli just destroyed one. Up over the 420. That's probably 450. Yikes.
So early runs for the first time. This Boston offense clicks against a Tiger starter in the early innings. Here's a ball off the glove of Sanchez. A run scores, and everybody's safe. The infield is in. Victorino chops to second. Throw home, and out at the plate. Big collision from David Ross as he just plowed into Avila, who held on for out number 2. Here's a 2-2. Ortiz's jam. But that is falling into left center, and what a catch! Unbelievable by Iglesias out of nowhere.
You got to be kidding me.
I mean, that Max Scherzer, you're watching that from field level. That is incredible.
That ball was down. I thought it was a hit. I don't know how I got there.
Looks like a Cirque du Soleil act.
So Lester exits. Pena's up, the replacement for Avila, who left with injury in the fourth, and here's Tozawa. 2 on, 1 out. That's into the gap in left center field. They're going to bring the runner to the plate. That's Martinez. It's a 4-2 game.
Long set the pitch. Swing ground ball hit to third. Bogarts has it. Throws to second out. On to first. Picked out of the dirt nicely by Napoli. And they double to Speedy Jackson.
Uehara staring in. Looking down the tunnel. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing, a pop-up. Short right field. Pedroia is there. He's under. He's got it, and the Red Sox have won it. And they take a 3-2 lead. They have captured Game 5, and the Red Sox are 1 win away from going to the World Series.
They were able to hang on and win this Game 5 by a final of 4-3. And with that, as we go back to Fenway Park, the Red Sox 1 win away from winning the AL pennant.
It's Game 6 of the ALCS from Fenway Park. The Red Sox are a win away from the pennant, and Max Scherzer tries to keep Detroit's season alive. He gets another crack at Boston after his bullpen could not hold his lead in Game 2.
The big league's only starter to win 20 or more, Max Scherzer. 1 win in 5 starts here in this park. He struck him out looking, and he gets him with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Hard hit. Iglesias makes the pickup on the short hop, and the inning is over. Won 2 games against Oakland in the division series, and he has his second strikeout of the night.
7 tomorrow night if Detroit wins.
Back-to-back strikeouts. Could strike out the side here in the second, and does. 96 past the bat of Stephen Drew. Bunt in the air, and it's caught by Scherzer. What a catch. And a big out here in the 3rd inning. Left side that brings Cabrera to the bag. A step and a throw and a double play. It was back in 2011. And now 2 home runs for Boston. And he strikes out for out number 2 here in the 4th.
So we're throwing the pitches.
That was important. A 9-pitch inning for Scherzer here in the 4th. That is a rocket in the left. Off the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Cabrera. Holding at third is Fielder, and the Tigers have their first lead of the night. It's 2-1. And that Red Sox bullpen, which has been so good in this series and in this postseason, watches Morales come in, walk the first man he faces, fall behind on the count, and give this up high off the wall to Victor Martinez. Tigers lead by 1. Victor Martinez delivers. A strikeout for out number 2. Had him out in front, and a pop-up should end the inning. It's Iglesias, and it's the end of the 6th. Big strikeout, and 1 out here in the 7th.
That 3-2 pitch, he didn't get it, and now he's out of there.
Ellsbury coming up. Drew Smiley's coming in as the Tigers send their starter away and go to their bullpen.
Swinging a high fly ball left field deep. Down the line toward the wall. Grand slam. Shane Victorino with a grand slam, and the Red Sox have the lead. 5-2 Boston. Shane Victorino with 1 swing of the bat turns his series around and gives the Red Sox a 5-2 lead, their second grand slam of this series.
Ready. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Hey, let's go to the World Series. The Red Sox have won the American League Championship. They have beaten the Tigers in a classic 6-game series, and Boston wins the pennant. The Red Sox pouring out of the dugout in the bullpen. They are mobbing Koji on the third base line. 5-2 the final, and the Sox are headed back to the World Series.
For the third time in 10 years and the 13th time in their history, the Red Sox are American League champions, and Koji Uehara garners Series MVP honors, going 1-0 with 3 saves and a 0 ERA in the series. The Red Sox are now 6-0 all-time in ALCS Game 6s. They move on to the World Series to face the St. Louis Cardinals. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is set for Wednesday at Fenway Park.
Major League Baseball has announced its most valuable players for the 2013 season. In the American League, it is Miguel Cabrera. He is now a back-to-back winner and first back-to-back winner since Frank Thomas in 93 and 94.
And really no surprise there. He actually had a shot at the Triple Crown again. Obviously, that did not happen. But the thing that was so amazing for me about Cabrera is he did a lot of it this season on one leg. Had a lot of lower leg injuries that really hindered him in September. But you look at him, led the league in batting average, led the AL, also in on-base percentage and slugging percentage, not to mention he hit 44 homers, drove in 137, and I still remember that hit he had off of Mariano Rivera at Yankee Stadium. He is an impact player, and he's going to continue to be so offensively for a long time.
All right, now, the Cy Young Awards were given out this week. Clayton Kershaw won his second. Max Scherzer, first time for the Tigers. David, did you have any sort of debate at all about these two?
None whatsoever.
And that was the most concise comment ever on this program, Meredith.
Scherzer receives 28 of 30 first-place votes and 203 total points to beat out Yu Darvish, who finished with a total of 93 points.
To actually be named it's unbelievable. It just vindicates everything I've done, and I can't say thank you enough to all my teammates for busting their butts every single day and fighting on defense and getting those extra runs for me, because I think that really helped my candidacy.